Yeah, we're gonna delete my island. I don't think you guys ever saw. Wait, did you guys see this island? I don't think this island was ever on stream, to be honest. So I created a new island. It's called Lakeshore, which is a Chicago themed or Chicago inspired island. It was supposed to be very casual Chicagoan, like New York-y, like city core. And it was getting there. But yeah, so that this is the island we're gonna look at today. It's an unfinished island. Literally, we're just gonna walk through it. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna show off, show and tell what didn't succeed. But here we go. Okay, this is Lakeshore. On Lakeshore, we currently have only one, two, three, four, five, six, 8 villagers. So I only got 8 villagers on Lakeshore. We have Kiki, Marlo, Phoebe, Sasha, Renee, Matilda, I don't even remember her, and Mary. But this was what I was working with for Lakeshore. Again, Lakeshore was a Chicago themed inspired island. Um, Although the only terraforming I had really done was the river. I had straightened that out and the little where the houses are. Um, but everything else was pretty much the same yet. There was plans, but we never got to them. So I had a blue airport. I think actually touring at night is nice because you can see the lights. This was my entrance to Lakeshore. You had a cute little fountain here with the plaza. And then we're gonna work our way. Let's walk around downtown first. So this area down here was supposed to be downtown. So we're gonna go ahead and walk around it. We'll go counterclockwise. So if you came this way, we had a little drive through here for our Starbucks. And this was my little Starbucks. Oh, I thought it was so cute. I was actually so proud of myself when I did this build. Like the little drive through. Oh. And then this outdoor patio was heavily inspired by where I currently live. And I was like, you know what? I live in a beach town, so we have beaches. Let me use it too. There's the outdoor seating. Okay. Wow. I'm like falling in love with my island. Now I don't want to restart. Alright, so we had a little Starbucks here. And then over here was just a little bridge. These were all supposed to be like the houses. I don't know if you've ever been to Chicago, like when you're walking down the neighborhoods, like they're all like brick and it's so cute. So that's what I was trying to recreate here. And like the stairs and whatnot. They're so cute. And then this was just gonna be an exit and nothing is over there. Then we had like little townhomes here that I had also done, but with actual villager like houses incorporated. I really wanted to incorporate the villagers into the downtown area as well. So that was a little hard, but this is what we did. Let me get a good view here. It's actually not too bad. Doing all of this was so overwhelming though. And then I have a little aisle here. What are they called? An alley. I have a little alley in here that I put in. You can access it through do resident services. So if we go this way, right back here, supposed to be like the little, what did I say they're called? Not an aisle. Alleyway. So yeah, so it was supposed to be like the little alley where, you know, resident services would get their supplies and whatnot. Alright. Okay. Up there, we have nothing really done up here. Now, if you've ever been to Chicago, you know that Lakeshore Drive is like, it's not the only thing we're known for, but it's like Lakeshore Drive, you know what I mean? So this was my attempt to recreating Lakeshore Drive. That was supposed to be like the little bike path and whatnot that everyone runs along. All the beaches are on this side, and I was gonna like create all the beaches over here too. So then I was gonna come down here, a little bike station. The houses on the beach are the houses that were still had to move, so ignore those. Oh, I have an empty plot. Huh. And then this was gonna be the lighthouse area. I was gonna put a lighthouse here, and it was gonna be like Montrose Beach. If you know, you know. Didn't get to it. But if we run over this way, this is just another villager house that I tried to recreate with a little townhome looking kind of thing. I don't know why I did it so close to the beach. I was like, in my mind, I was like, yeah, it's beachfront, like, you know, but I think it just caused more issues than anything. Here is another little build I did of townhomes, but I wanted to incorporate like a store in it, because when you're walking down the neighborhoods in Chicago, like Andersonville, you know, like those little, like, there's the strips, the little, all the stores and whatnot, all the storefronts, but they're like apartments on top of them. So I wanted to somehow like incorporate that and try to recreate it. So we went with this little build here. It wasn't too bad, I guess. My plan was to put like a chair, like a table here, and I don't know, some decorations. And I'm gonna tell you, I think that's the hardest part about decorating a city core island. The decoration was very, very overwhelming for me. Like figuring out what I could put here, like how can I fill these little spots and make it look more city. Like it was stressful. And I think that's why I got overwhelmed and decided, you know what, I'm done with this. But we had two little villager houses up here. Do 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 do. And then that brings us right back to the front. Honestly, guys, this is all I did on my island. Like, there's not much else. My house was just placed over there just to place it there. But we can continue walking around and see. Oh, my Sasha, I'm gonna miss her. Him. Sorry, Sasha's a boy. This was me planning. I was like gonna add another Starbucks here as well, just because there's so many Starbucks everywhere. My dock was over here, so the plan was to have this be like Navy Pier in a way, because I was gonna put like the Ferris wheel and all that over here, and then coming into like Nook's Cranny was gonna like kind of start creating the city vibes in a way, but that didn't happen. I felt like there was just so much space, and I really did not know how to fill anything anymore. I was running out of ideas. I believe I have the campsite up here. Back here, I did think of just leaving all the like leaving this all natural, like not terraforming, trying to do the least amount of terraforming. And I was gonna do like a campground up here because I couldn't figure out another way to incorporate the campsite into a city core theme. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave this natural and make it a campground. And honestly, all this here, I had no clue. Like, I didn't know what else to do. My brain was fried. This is the museum, so coming up from Lakeshore Drive. It was just literally gonna be a parking lot. And then there was gonna be... Oh my gosh, these dogs out here barking. Yeah, it was just gonna be like, I think I was gonna put like statues here, and then a little eatery back here, you know, like a little restaurant. What is pushing that? Did you guys see that? That bug was pushing the snowball. They can do that? Okay. And that's pretty much it, guys. That is Lakeshore. I know, it's so sad. I think I was gonna make a graveyard here. To everyone who does City Core Islands, like, props to y'all. Because this shit is hard. Oh. Let's say bye to Sasha for the last time. Take a photo with her. Him. But that is it. That is my island. So Lakeshore was great. I'm gonna need help picking a name for my island. So I think the next stream, which will be next week Wednesday in the morning, we are going to stream and we're gonna find an island, which is probably gonna take me like 5 hours, and we're gonna pick a name, which will probably take me another 2 hours. And we're gonna restart and we're gonna experience 3.0 for the first time, a whole month after the update release. So stick around, guys. Stick around, you don't want to miss it. All right, here we go. Let's close this. How do I delete is it data management? Delete save data. Here we go. Deleted data can't be recovered. Delete this data. Delete save data. We did it. We are starting fresh. Animal Crossing 3.0 a month after release. We're gonna do this.